Welcome back, guys, to the video of Thryve Empire.
Today we got a video for you about 4 traits of highly successful people. This is Asher Holmes. He's a highly successful person. He's got a power washing company and he's building this customer base.
Just trying to get like bro over here, but he's car detailing. All he's doing is car detailing every day. But he's putting in the work, growing his biz.
Yeah, small entrepreneurs growing our businesses, trying to help you guys out. Let's get right to the video.
We'll get right into it, guys. Right into number 1. The number 1 trait of a highly successful person is
they always believe in themselves. They believe that they have what it takes to be successful. In order to be successful, you can't just walk around life just blindly. You have to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. You can be that person that achieves your goals.
Yeah, I mean, because there's no other way that those people got there. I mean, you look at big time dudes, only way they got there is from the same way that you are, starting out, getting shit done, building yourself up.
Yeah, and to be a really successful person, I mean, they're highly critical about themselves, you know? They always know that they can do it, and it's like at an egotistical point. Like, having an ego isn't always bad, but real successful people really believe that they are better than other people, right? And it's not, we're not saying it's right, but that's what they believe in themselves. They believe in themselves to be better, and they can do it better than anybody else can.
You know, conversely with that, like, you're not gonna have some big old brain guy who wants to have a multi-million-dollar business. He's not gonna settle to work at McDonald's, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, business is competition. You cannot have a huge business if you don't believe you can do better than your competition, right? You have to believe in yourself, you know?
That's the biggest thing. It starts right here. True belief in yourself, thinking, okay, that person did it, that person did it. I most definitely can do it. Let's get started. Let's work our way up.
Number 2, guys, is they never feel satisfied. You know, people that are highly successful, they never feel like they're doing enough. They never feel like they've done enough. They never feel like...
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I feel like I could always be doing more. I'm never satisfied with what I'm doing, no matter how much I work. If I work 10 hours in a day, I feel like I could have done more. I feel like I could have done it more efficiently.
Yep.
Right, and the people that are at the top, the highly successful people, they never feel like they've done enough. That's why they're always go, you know? They don't stop.
And most of the time, they're already doing, like we mentioned before, more than everybody else, right? Of course, like us, we have multiple businesses, our service business, this, you know, whether it's our clothing line, whatever we're doing, we got a lot of stuff going on. Our days are packed, but yet, I always found myself at the end of the night before I'm sleeping like, shit, I could have done that today at this time, right? We gotta be working, but still we kind of have to realize we're putting in the work. We don't have to be so hard on ourselves. We just gotta keep moving. That's the whole point, is keep moving. That's it.
And you just gotta push yourself.
Yep.
You always have to be doing more. You can never, maybe you can be proud of yourself for a minute, but you always have to be pushing yourself because there's always something to do. There's always something more that you can do, and if you're not pushing yourself to do it, if you're too proud of yourself that you just stop, then you don't get anywhere.
Some people, you know, they celebrate their victories too much to where it sets them back. You want to use it as leverage, saying, I got there, let's push off, let's keep moving and get to the next point.
If I did this, then there's no way I can't do that.
Right.
If I made $10,000 a year, why can't I make $100,000 a year?
Right.
What's stopping me? Like they say, like, you should feel satisfied for the first maybe 10 minutes after it hits your bank account, and then it doesn't exist.
Yep.
You make $10,000 on a deal, you can be happy about it for maybe a minute, maybe 10 minutes, and then that money theoretically does not exist anymore. The next day you make more. You know, the next month you make more. You can't feel satisfied, because once you feel satisfied with what you have, you freeze. You basically freeze in place, and you're just too happy with what you have, and you don't
want your fruits of your labor to set you back. Like I just said, you want them to acknowledge them, take pride, confidence in yourself, and move forward. You don't want, oh, I got all this, I'm gonna buy all these toys and this car, and then you stop working, screw yourself up. No good. Perfect. Which brings us in right into step number 3. We gotta slow it down, understand what we're saying. Oftentimes, even for me, go back and watch other videos. I talk too fast. Even I have to slow it down sometimes, realize what I'm saying, and put out the words clearly. All of us. Some people are more gifted than others, but like me, I gotta work on that shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, so number 3, you got to be skilled at communicating. Most successful people know how to communicate. You can't go out and do deals, you can't network if you don't know how to communicate. It might be one of the most important things in being successful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of ways you can be successful where you don't have to communicate with people, but almost all professions, businesses, careers, you have to be able to communicate.
And when we say communicate, of course we mean pronouncing your words right, speaking clearly, but also your tone of your voice, the way you communicate. A lot of people, just by the tone of your voice, they say after 10 seconds, they know if they'll be able to trust you, you know?
Like, number 1, believe in what you have, what it takes. That comes out in your communication too.
Big time.
You have to sound like you believe in yourself. Communication is number 1 for sales, and sales run the world.
And they say, salesmen smile, salesmen
Yeah.
smile. You want to be a likable person. If people
Yeah.
want to talk to you, people want to do business with you, that's what you want. Of course, you compare someone who's maybe, just a dick, right? No one wants to do business with him compared to someone who is relatable, down to earth, smiley. No comparison. Way out of the ballpark.
Yeah, so communication is a big one. And how can you get better? Like we've said maybe on our podcast, if you guys have seen, when you're at work, talk to your coworkers every day. Ask them, how's your day going? Ask them about their life. You can practice anywhere you go. You can practice talking to people and improve your communication. And it's a big one, guys. You need to be improving your communication.
If you're
It is
sitting
super
here,
important.
It's very important. A lot of people are sitting there maybe on their phones saying, well, I can't talk. Come on. The only way you're going to get better is doing it. We said it before. The only way to get better is spending time and doing something over and over and over again. And no one's going to be just like a G out the box. Like, you have to do it enough and talk to enough people to where you've already read enough people, you communicated enough, and I can understand the whole works of everything.
Yeah, and you can practice you can set time to practice, right? I heard Arnold Schwarzenegger, however you say his name.
Get to the job, boo.
He talks about that you can do something for 1 hour a day. Doing something for 1 hour a day by the end of the year, how much better are you going to be after 365 hours of practicing? He said, if you read a book on history, imagine how much you'll know after reading 365 hours, right? So every day you can practice, even if it's only 30 minutes a day, that's almost 200 hours of practice that you could have in communication. But a lot of people, they don't do that. They just go to work and they try to keep to themselves. They say as minimal as possible, And you could just be practicing every day, right? If you work at a retail store, you can talk to your customers instead of just saying have a good day. Just say, hey, how is your day going? What do you guys have planned for today? I'm sure you guys have all been to the barber, had a haircut. They always ask you got any plans for the weekend?
Always.
But like I never go out and just randomly say that to strangers. Like I do at work and I do, when I'm having a cordial conversation, but I don't go up to strangers and talk to people and ask them, how's your day going? Maybe I'll say, hey, what's up? But I don't get into long form conversations, but it's really good to because that's how you meet people. And you never know who you're going to meet.
Right.
You talk to the one person that could change your life. Even you have a power washing business. If you're just talking to people, you never know when you might meet someone that has a power washing business and has too many leads. They could give you 10 jobs a week because they have so many leads. They can't even find enough people to do the jobs.
When we talk about building like skill, it doesn't have to mean you pull somebody aside, have a conversation, or talk to that girl or whatever it is. It can literally be, when you're leaving work, doing whatever, hey Brian, have a good one, man, or whatever it is, just approaching people, too worried about what other people think about you. We said that in the intro, that's gonna do nothing.
And if you have that confidence in your communication and you're talking to those people, after you say, how's it going, have a good day, 5 or 10 times, they're gonna start talking to you more. Exactly. They wanna know more about you, and then you start to know more about them. And that really gets you into like the whole idea of networking. And it's not just going out and trying to take advantage of people and say, how's it going? How's your business? It's trying, a lot of people try to network just for themselves. But when you communicate with people and you just on the regular day, how's it going? And you slowly get to know them, that's real networking. That's long-term networking.
Exactly. It's networking, and that's exactly what it is. You need to be approachable. You have to be approachable. You have to be likable. People want to come and talk to you. It's going to set you real good up for a business as far as sales, whatever. Sales run the world. And if you want to be a salesman, you got to communicate well. Very important. It brings us right into step number 4. Lastly, but very important, guys, number 4, HID.
HID? Not HIV. No. HID.
Now, what does that mean?
High intensity discipline.
High intensity discipline, guys. We need to be not only just disciplined, not only thinking, okay, we got to get a cold shower, this many push-ups.
It means that you are hyper focused on what you have to do every day and you never back down.
Exactly what he said, every day, not just for a couple of days, or you're going to the gym, you're doing your workout plan for 2 weeks and you quit. This is high intensity discipline over a long period of time. And that's one of the most successful traits. Guys, we're gonna have goals and big dreams, whether it's building your business, family-wise, whatever it is. And sometimes it's goals that are not just next week, next year. These are goals that are 5, 10 years in the future. And if you want to get there as fast as possible, we gotta be HID'd in.
Yeah. High intensity discipline, what we mean is it's not just regular discipline, it's long term. You have to be in it to win it. You have to focus down and make sure that your goals are defeated, right? Like some of your goals are gonna take 5, 10 years. And you have to be focused every day, every week, every month. You have to be focused, discipline. Wake up when you need to wake up. Get up, turn the alarm clock off. Don't snooze. You need to be focused and you need to be in a straight path to where you're going. You can't just veer off in all these other different lanes. You have to be focused.
And if you are, then fine. So be it. It's a choice, and it comes down to is how bad do you want it. Cutting corners, doing that. The only person you're f***ing up is yourself.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
But the people that are highly focused, people that are successful, they're not doing a million different things. They are focused on what they want and their goals. And if they're not doing them, those people were focused. They wanted to get something done, right?
Yeah.
And they don't get there by wanting to do a billion things. You
Right.
know, they have a goal and they go towards it.
Yeah, and they
That's
get
it.
there by simply believing in themselves completely. They always want more. They want to keep building up. They're not going to be satisfied with little tiny business. They want to keep growing and keep developing.
Yeah.
And obviously, they're all good communicators. Who's the one awkward one of all the millionaires?
The most awkward?
Bill Gates? No, I don't know. He's not.
Mark
I don't know.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, there you go. He's a little awkward. Okay. All right, Mark. I know
But he
you're
can
watching
still,
this.
I'm sure he can still communicate, right? He can do all these things.
Of course.
I'm sure he believes he has what it takes.
Yes.
He's never satisfied because he's probably always trying to do more. He's skilled at communication. I mean, how could you not be skilled at communication being in that position? And then high intensity discipline.
Most definitely. And the only way we're going to get there is just doing it.
Yeah.
And if you're not disciplined, then maybe start being disciplined.
Highly successful people wake up and they do what they have to do every day. They're disciplined. We have another video. It's 5 steps to defeat exhaustion, and you guys can click it right over here.
It's going to help you big time. Stay with us, guys. We love doing this. We're going to keep building up. Things are going to keep getting better. Give us a like, comment, subscribe.
And check out both of our channels.
Yep, stay tuned.
Yep, you guys have a good one. Stay thriving.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good. Which brings us in right into step number 3.
You know, like,
Which brings us in right into step number 3. It's a bit about my knees weak, arms and
cut that.
You were just keep that in.
Yeah, you know, the stuttering. You know.
Oh, I thought you were just roasting me.